CM Punk is rumored to have a UFC fight in his near future. Current speculation has the 39-year-old fighting at UFC 225 on June 9th, 2018 in Chicago. Punk himself seems to be lobbying for his inclusion on the card. He has the following tweet pinned to his Twitter feed, profile. Anyway, should Punk fight on the card, the Elite are hoping he will be free on September 1st, 2018 for All In. The Elite's planned 10,000-seat arena show could be considered one of the most important non-WWE shows in the United States for some time. If successful, it would be the largest non-WWE show in the country since WCW closed down. Those are lofty targets, but Cody and the Young Bucks appear confident. The show being deemed a failure would be a blow to fans of the burgeoning freelance-type wrestling scene. It would be a statement that there isn't a large enough fan base for an alternative product to WWE done on such a scale. For that reason, however, one could assume the passionate fan base of this product won't allow this show to be a failure. If ticket sales are reported to be low, it does seem like the type of show that fans would travel in to support if that was the case. In terms of CM Punk being at All In, he has been involved in two Twitter teases regarding All In this week. The first came when he responded to a tweet by Matt Jackson regarding his hectic travel schedule. So that Matt Jackson tweeted this out when he was on the New Japan Pro Wrestling Fallout Tour, just giving his schedule out, saying he was flying now from Sydney to Perth, wrestling in the opening match, then right back to the airport for a red-eye flight to Brisbane, flying to LAX, home for 18 hours, then going back to LAX and flying to Tokyo. So he's flying from the Fallout Tour in Australia back to Ranch Cucamonga in California, spending 18 hours with his family, then hopping back on a flight and flying to Tokyo for the Honor Rising shows at Corrigan Hall on the 23rd and the 24th. So CM Punk chimes in on this and says, "Run a marathon after all that, then come talk to me," and an emoji sign of blowing him a kiss. So Matt Jackson, because he's Matt Jackson, saw an opening and made a pitch saying, "Let's run one together in September." Possible reference to September 1st, 2018 and the All-In 10,000-seat arena show. Punk responded but pretended not to get the reference, saying, "Probably doing Chicago in October. I'll do half with you in September." And then just kind of pretend, he sends one of those emojis with Superman having the joke go over his head, as in, you get it. But then last night, Punk took to Twitter again, and then without prompting from the Bucks or anyone from Bullet Club, tweeted out, "Recently, a lot of people have been asking me if I'm in." But then it turned out he was only referencing the tagline his Chicago Cubs are going with this season. And Cody tweeted out a thing to let people know he was upset by this tease. In terms of Chicago possibly hosting All In, Chicago is a heavily rumored location for the show, though this has not been confirmed. If the show is to take place in Punk's hometown, it's not outside the realm of possibility he might attend in some capacity, but Punk has given no signs at all that he is doing anything but focusing on mixed martial arts and training with the Rufus Sport team. Now, in an interview with Rolling Stone in November, Matt Jackson spoke more in depth about his attempts to bring Punk out of pro wrestling retirement. He said, "I talked to him a lot. I bugged him for a year or two. I was really aggressive, and at one point I realized that I should probably let him make his own decisions. He knows that there's an offer there, and he knows that I'm the first phone call that he should make if he decides to get back into the business. He's told me that he says when or if or ever he does decide to possibly get back into it, I'll be the first guy he calls. It'll be interesting. Whether or not he plays on our team or an opposing team, it'd be fun. When we're talking about guys, another guy would be Brian Danielson. I don't see him necessarily joining Bullet Club, but he'd be a fun guy to wrestle or to work with or whatever. Just to have him in the ring with us would be pretty incredible. He didn't say pretty. I misquoted. Punk seems pretty content to stick to martial arts at the moment, but you never know how things may change over time. Well, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more news or reports regarding CM Punk or All In on September 1st, 2018, possibly in Chicago. I'm the Eye Guy from Spoiler Free Wrestling.